So I've got bad news and I've got good news. Bad news, you have a brand new lesson today. Good news, it's basically yesterday's lesson, but with 2 lines. So we're still looking at linear inequalities, but we're looking at a system of linear inequalities. And that just means 2 or more inequalities that are graphed together. 2 or more inequalities that are graphed together. So if I look at number 1, I'm going to start out at -1. My slope is -1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. My symbol is just a greater than symbol, so it's going to be a dotted line. If it's greater than, I'm going to shade above. And then we have this other inequality. Y is less than x minus 5. So I'm going to start out at -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a positive x, which is 1 over 1. Rise 1, run 1, rise 1, run 1. It's just a less than symbol, so it is another dotted line. It is less than, so I'm going to shade below. You'll notice that I have this set where my shading overlaps each other. This right here, between those 2 dotted lines, is my solution. So a solution to a system of linear inequalities. The solution is the overlapping region of points that satisfies both inequalities. So just the area of the graph where both of those inequalities overlap each other. Exactly like yesterday's lesson, just graphing 2 on the same line, looking at where they overlap. So let's do one where they're not already both in y equals. So I have this x minus 4y less than or equal to 24. So we're going to subtract x on both sides. -4y is less than or equal to -x plus 24. I'm going to divide by -4. When I divide by a negative, that sign flips. That less than or equal to turns into greater than or equal to. Y is greater than or equal to negative divided by negative is a positive 1/4 x. 24 divided by -4 is -6. So you can start out -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Positive 1/4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rise 1, run 1, 2, 3, 4. My symbol is or equal to. My symbol has a solid line. So when I graph, it's going to have a solid line. It's greater than. I divided by negative. It turned into greater than. So I'm going to shade up here. You'll notice the farther we go, the less obvious or the less thick my shading gets. I like to do different colors. So I have positive 1. My slope is 2, which is 2 over 1. Rise 2, run 1, rise 2, 1 run. My symbol less than or equal to. My symbol has a solid line, so I graph it with a solid line. We're graphing less than, which is going to go right here. underneath. So my solution set is this set that overlaps. So we're graphing both lines, and we're just going to mark the set where it crosses with an S. Some of these equations where I have two equations that I need to turn into slope-intercept form, you might need that scratch paper. So grab a piece of scratch paper. I had a cute little cheat sheet for you, but I think I definitely folded it up. So I'll go ahead and give you one right here. Just a reminder, a less than symbol is dotted and gets shaded below. Greater than symbol is dotted and gets shaded above. Less than or equal to is solid and below. Greater than or equal to solid and above. I'm going to leave you with that. Let's get busy.